Hello, so today I'll show you how to make one of these things. This is the item receiving system that is based on binary. So currently this is only 4-bit. This is just for demonstration purpose. So this is only 4-bit right now. So I have 15 different colors of wool that I can receive from this system. So for example, let me take a bunch of different colors so I can demonstrate what exactly this system will do. So for example, if I take I like this, and I guess let me just grab a bunch of colors. Okay, yeah, I guess that's enough. So now if I throw in this purple wool inside, and it will just go through this hopper line and get filtered using these regular item filters that we use almost everywhere. And once these items get filtered, they will get stored in their respective chests. So over here the purple one is already filtered, so let's put the lime one now. Okay, so over here this is a chest in which the wool will be received when we want, and this book represents numbers for each item. So for example, here purple has number 13. So we need to just look at that number 13, and over here you will see 4 lamps labeled with different numbers. So 8, 4, 2 and 1. So there is no number 13 in here. How am I supposed to write number 13? So all you need to do is turn on 8, 4. So 8 plus 4 means 12, and then you need to turn on number 1. So 8 plus 4 plus 1 equals 13, and now this thing should be active, but you will see that we are receiving no items in this chest. If you just look at this, okay, we are receiving no items. Now why is that? That's because this lock isn't active. This will turn on the item receiving system, so unless that lamp is turned on, things won't start functioning. So over here I'm using hopper lines, and this is just a prototype version for the upcoming builds. So it's pretty basic, based using hoppers and stuff like that, but this is not the final design. I will try to make it even better. So as you can see, the purple wool is getting filtered, and we got the entire stack, almost the entire stack in this chest now. Yeah, so I just keep this lever on if I want the entire stack of things. But what if I don't? So let's try with lime this time. Lime has the number 8. So we need to turn off the rest of the lamps and keep only number 8 active and see. So now we can filter out lime. So if we turn this on now, we already got a lime. Okay. And yeah, so now suppose I want like only around half a stack of lime wool, not the entire stack. So I will turn this thing off, and as much has entered the receiving system, only that much will be received, and it will stop, as you can see. So, and once you're done, you can always feed it back into the item filters. So if you got any extra items, just throw it back into the item filter and it will get back to its place. And now the thing is, maybe you want more. This is just 15, so there is no limitations in this system. You can make it infinitely expandable. The only downside is the longer it will turn into, the more time hoppers will take to transport items and filter them. So over here you can see, if you're not familiar with what decimal is, this is a decimal to binary decoder, and this is exactly how our system functions. So we enter a binary number and it turns into a decimal number, and this is how we control all these different hoppers for our receiving system. So if you haven't checked out, if you don't know about how that works, make sure you check out my previous video, link in description. And this one that I'm using over here, it is designed by WildEngineering, link in description to his video. Make sure you check that out as well. And over here you can see that all the lines were active, all the redstone lines were active, but as you can see, yeah, all the lines are active, and these active lines are keeping all the hoppers locked. But if I go over here, you can see that let's just turn this lamp off and turn the first one on, and you will see that there is absolutely no changes. Everything is just like that. All the hoppers are still locked. So how does this even function then? So as you can see, here we have a bunch of pistons that are inactive. So this is an additional circuit that enables item to be collected. So once I turn this on, the signal will pass through, and you can see all lines are still active except the first line that we entered the binary code to. And so once this line is inactive, it will open the lock of the hoppers, and now any items that we feed into this, any items that are present in this thing will start going to the receiving hopper line. And if we turn this off, then it will be locked again. All the redstone lines will be locked again. Turned on, and hoppers will be locked again. So now if I enter any item, you see it's not being collected. So that's exactly how this thing works. Now the other thing is, this system, why am I using this one from WildEngineering instead of mine? That's because my system uses a lot of repeaters, and that will create more delay, making the system even more slower when it's already using hoppers which are pretty much already slow. So, and these numbers, you can set them according to you, doesn't really matter. And you can always increase the binary, so each extra binary digit you add will double the amount of items you can filter. Also make sure you check out my guide to computer redstone playlist, and my other playlist with redstone creations, and my other playlist with other creations. So those are filled with pretty cool stuff, and make sure you subscribe. And that's it for today. See you next time.